So guys, what is OPPPP Gaming here today? I'm coming at ya with a FIFA 17 squad builder. Now I know it's kind of like getting the start of FIFA. It's getting just past like its beginning. And it's starting to get into Christmas. And soon it's going to be Team of the Year. Now if you're looking for a team, that isn't exactly lots of coins. Because let's say, you're not the best of FIFA players, but you sell all of your players in your club and you get about 30k. This is what you're going to want. This is like a 20k to a 30k squad builder, depending on the time you do it. For me, right now it's about 22.5k, this team, but it's worth it. It's worth every single penny. So, remember, if you do like this video, smash the like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So our first player today is going to be someone that I think is quite obvious. It's Remy. Of course, who else would it be? He's insane, and I hadn't used him for quite a long time, but it was only in my recent team that I used him. So then, we're going to go with Ben Yedder. Again, these two are absolutely lethal. Ben Yedder scores goals. He scores goals from literally anywhere. It's crazy. And he's really good at heading. So, we're going to need someone who can cross the ball well in our right back and left back spot. So yeah, we're going with Cabela. He's just an all-round good player. He hasn't got the best of physical, but I don't think he needs it. He's quite solid when it comes to holding that attacking midfield. He's very good and he can create lots of assists for you. Now in our left centre mid spot, we've got Taliso. He's very good as well, an all-round good player. I was going to play him in the centre mid / CDM spot, like the more deeper centre mid. But looking at his stats, I mean, he's not as good as the player that I'm ready to put in. And you can't actually spell this player's name on the transfer market on FIFA. So it's Steven Nzonzi. You can't put the apostrophe in, obviously. It's Steven Nzonzi. 79 defence and 87 physical. He's meant for a CDM, but really I think he can do some work against the other team's attack. He's very solid. And although he has 58 pace, don't be tricked by that. I think he's quite quick. I think he might be about 70 pace, or his acceleration is highish. But if you put a card, I think it's maybe a shadow card, makes him a bit quicker. Very good. So on the right centre mid spot, we're going with Kondogbia. Now, he's not expensive at all, I'll be totally honest. But he just works in the team, and he's a good centre mid too. About this team so far is about 10k. That's not too bad for 6 players. And obviously you're going to want some good strikers. So that's our front 3. Or well, you could say front 2 and the cam. But just look at these stats. They have all over, 80 or above physical. The pace isn't amazing, but it's good enough. They've got decent defending, except maybe Kondogbia, but he can score some good goals. And don't be deceived by that 60 shot. He scored some very good goals in Foot Champions when I've been trying to qualify. But I got eliminated in the last round, which was quite annoying, but still. So we're going to go with Bakary. He's a Man City player, and he's not that expensive really. And he's quite good with that 80 physical and 92 defence. 75 physical, pace even. Isn't too good for a right back, but he's more of a defensive player. Like when it's a counter attack from a corner, he'll be there, and I'm like, yes, because he's someone with pace. And he will win the ball. He's very good. But you're also going to need strong wing backs, because if you didn't know on this game, when it's a winger and they're running down the line and they're like pressing the right stick, like to go faster, to like do a heavy touch to like make the player run faster, they can easily get bodied off the ball. So this 80 physical is insane. And in our left back spot, we're going to go with Kazawa. Now, I thought this guy was going to be quite expensive because on FIFA 16, he was just so overpowered. But on this FIFA, He's about 1k, so it's quite good. And this is a team so far, so it's looking quite good. Now we're going to need 2 players who can hold I was going to say CDM, centre back spot. And there's a goalkeeper who isn't French, but he works with the team. So in our right centre back spot, we are going to go with Varane. He's only like 5k, so he's quite cheap for those stats, especially as a Real Madrid player. You'd think he's quite expensive. And I was going to go with Titi, but I thought I might as well go with Varane. He's like 1.5, 2k cheaper, so why not? And it's how my keeper just fits perfectly, because I don't think there are any links wasted. Maybe. But still, that doesn't matter. So we're going to go with a player who did transfer, and he's very good if I'm totally honest. I think last year we had Small Dini, because that's what I call him, because there was a thing going around like Small Dini, Maldini, Smalling. But Chris Smalling last year was the one that everyone wanted in their BPL team, in their English hybrid, in whatever, because he was just so good. And with this year, it's Mangala. So moving on, we have got a very nice looking team. So we're going to need a player in goal. Now, I thought this guy was going to be like 20k because of his rating and the team he plays for. And because he had such a good last season, I thought it was going to be quite expensive. And he goes by the name of Navas. Now, this guy is literally 6 to 7k. Like what? This team is insane. Now, we're going to go from the back just to show you how good this team is. We're going to go with Kyler Navas. And I use this team on Ultimate Team, and it's very, very good. But I use Kyler Navas, obviously, because he's just an insanely cheap-ish keeper. Like, for what he is, he's quite cheap. And in our 2 centre-back spots, we've got Rafael Varane and Mangala. Now, Mangala and Varane are just rock solid. I mean, I've said, like, Smalling, it was like Smalling last year, you want in your English hybrid or your Prem team. Now, in your French team or a Liga Santander team, you're going to want Mangala. So our fullbacks are Kazawa and Sanya. Very solid Kazawa. He's got decent stats for what you pay for. 1k for almost over 70. For almost a stat over 70 in every single one of his stats. And he's only off by 1. And that's his shooting. And for a left back, you might think you need shooting. You really just don't. You don't need shooting because they're cutting and they're crossing. So then we go to the midfield, and this is Tolisso, again an all-round good player, and Zonzi, which isn't the fastest, but I think he's got more pace, and he's just rock solid with that 87 physical. We've got Kondogbia, which I think is insane. Although he's 76 rated, he's just insane. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. For me, he's one of the best cheap French centre mids going. And if you go to our cam spot, we've obviously got Remy Cabella. He was actually, a fun fact, he was my first and only inform I've ever packed on FIFA. And I got him on my first pack on FIFA 15, and I was so happy. But yeah, so I got Remy Cabella, and he's not that strong, but his pace makes up for it in his dribbling. And then if we go to the 2 main strikers, we have got Loic Remy, however you say it, I don't know, and Wissam Ben Yedder. These two together were like strawberries and cream, something like that. Toast and butter, something like that. Or like bread and butter, whatever. Doesn't matter. And they're just insane. Like, I can't say how good these two are. They have scored so many goals for me, because you've got Remy with the pace running up. You've got Ben Yedder waits in the box for that deadly cross, and he just crosses it in, and he's straight on Ben Yedder's noggin, and it's in the back of the net. So you are going to want this team if you're maybe not looking for the best team ever, or just a fitness team even. These are still OP. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, guys, leave a like, and if you want me to do more, I will. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yep, see ya.